Module 2, and this module is really essential. What may be wrong and how to fix it. There are two conditions that unfortunately are a silent epidemic. So beginning with Module 7, I teach you in detail about the due process complaint issues, including stay put, how to write a due process complaint correctly, which is very important, and also what happens after you file your complaint. Now let me come back to part 2. Once you file a due process complaint, which is your request for a hearing, it's very difficult to change it. So it's critically important that you get it right the first time. And the Parents Playbook goes into detail to teach you exactly how to do that. Module 8, how to prepare for the due process hearing, how to get your documents ready, how to get your witnesses ready, how to handle the school's witnesses, and how to understand what the rules of evidence and civil procedure mean in the context of special education. Now, keep in mind, there are entire courses about evidence and civil procedure at law schools, right? They're a year long or semester long, but often 2 semesters of evidence and 2 semesters of civil procedure. So it's a very meaty subject, but I boil it down and I make it as accessible for parents as I possibly can. Module 9, preparing for the hearing. How to write your opening statement. You will learn, and by the end of this module, you will actually have your own written opening statement. How to prepare your direct examination. So that means how to write the questions for your witnesses that you will call. How to prepare your cross. So how to write questions for the school system's witnesses. And how to write your closing argument, which, if done correctly, is a very powerful and persuasive way to help you tie your case together and get what you want. And then Module 10 goes in depth as to actually how to conduct yourself at the due process hearing, how to get your evidence in, how to handle the witnesses, how to handle objections, how to deliver your closing, and very importantly is how to write post-hearing briefs, because it's quite common for a hearing officer to stop the hearing or some point in the middle of the hearing or maybe at the end of the hearing to say, I want you to brief me on this issue. And there will be some issue, some question of law that came up during the hearing, and the hearing officer is not an expert in it, and they want a legal brief written about it. Or the school system's attorney might say during the hearing, Mr. or Ms. Hearing Officer, can I brief you on this issue?